Welcome back, everyone, to this edition of Try Hard Trucking with me, Roll Case TV, where I do the best I can with what I've got, which is not a lot of talent, but a whole lot of fingers crossed. Well, I mean, not literally, because I got to use the controller, but I have lots of fingers crossed in my brain, and my supportive roommate is coming over here with like 4 fingers crossed at least. She hides in her room. She had no idea that my stream was breaking. See, if she was watching my stream live to be really supportive, she would have told me. Anyway, you guys probably don't know any of this, but go back and watch the last episode. You'll hear me crying about how content is missing because the stream was broken and it wasn't showing the game video. It was my audio was going through and the templates were going through, but the game video was not going through. Oh well. Yeah, I was gonna give a message to the guy that tried to tell me. Let's see if he takes whispers. Okay, I just left him a quick message. Thanks. And I'm back now. See if he comes back so I can ask him. All right, what are we doing? We are, other than babbling on at the start of a YouTube episode where nobody cares. Well, you might care. If you really cared about me, you would care about my problem. I wouldn't care about me. I mean, pretty much literally. We are taking the big coiled turbine semi-trailer, big trailer, into Mountain River, and then taking it from there to the factory. So let's go do this. This should be easy enough to do. Yes. Lights are on? Yes. Lights are on and nobody's home. We've got a couple more hours to go in this stream. I don't know when this is going out on YouTube, but if it's before the 2nd of November, the first Saturday in November, my big 12-hour mid-autumn marathon stream is happening then. 1st August of the middle of every month. So first Saturday of November, February, August, and May. I didn't quite do those in order, but you get the idea. Approximately right in the middle of the season. So spring starts the end of September, winter starts at the end of December, so the beginning of November is just about in the middle of the season. About 6 weeks after the season starts and before the season ends. 6 weeks? 6.5 weeks. 52 weeks in a year. A quarter of that is 6.5. Half of that is 13. No, wait. 13 weeks. It is 13 weeks. Half of 52 is 26. Half of 26 is 13. You know, no one would believe that I was like a math major in junior college. And I got all A's, straight A's in college. In math and in other subjects too, which tells you something about the quality of the colleges I went to, didn't it? And that was 40 years ago. I was in college, so any of that math knowledge or any other knowledge that I had is long gone. It's been retired from my brain. Can I stay on the hump of this road without going off on either side? No, the answer is no. Those are not snow tires. The crest of the road, whatever it's called. Camber. Wouldn't be called. Yeah, I love the marathons. I wish I could do them longer. 12 hours always seems to go by so fast, but I live in an apartment complex, and there's a curfew at midnight. So I go until midnight. I go from noon until midnight. I probably go from like 6 a.m. till midnight. Nobody knows what time of the morning the curfew ends, because nobody ever tells you. But, you know, I don't want to get up at 6 a.m. If I were doing 24 hours, then I would probably do 6 a.m. to 6 a.m. But 12 hours is enough 4 times a year. And they're not for charity or anything. They're just for fun. I don't try to sell T-shirts or anything like that. I play games that I am not currently posting to YouTube. I can play some games that I had in the past, maybe posted to YouTube. Mostly, though, I play games that I've never put anything on YouTube. So it's new content. I try to play at least a few games that I haven't played on stream even ever before. And I don't know yet for sure, because I haven't put the schedule out on my YouTube channel. My YouTube channel community page is where I publish the schedule. I tried it out, put it out about 2 weeks early, and it's the 12th today? 11th or 12th? It's the 13th today. So I still have over 2 weeks before I post the schedule, but I'm pretty sure I know what it is that I'm going to play. I'm going to do something a little bit different than I've done in the past. So if it is past the 2nd, it's after the first Saturday, then you missed a great stream, I'm sure. You can go watch the 12-hour VOD. It's worth every minute. It won't be on YouTube. Actually, the VOD was only going to be 10 hours because the first 2 hours of those streams I always dedicate to Dirt Rally, which I do publish on YouTube. So, in fact, it is 12 hours of streaming, but it's a 2-hour stream followed by a 10-hour stream. That's what I've done for 2024. That may very well change for my next marathon streams in 2025. I don't know what my schedule is going to be like in 2025. The Dirt Rally that I've been producing is the official Dirt Rally Club for the 2024 year. It's a monthly club. So I do that club the first Saturday of the month, and then chop it up into 4 videos and release those at noon on Saturdays throughout the remainder of the month, and usually into the next month. So, yeah, my marathon I'll be doing, or from your perspective perhaps have done, the November Dirt Rally 2 Club, and then I'll have 1 more month of the 2024 Club. On my YouTube page, there is on my homepage, there's a whole section for Dirt Rally. There's a Dirt Rally playlist under my featured games list, but that gives you all of my Dirt Rally videos. There's a separate playlist for the 2021 Club, the 2023 Club, and the 2024 Club. I don't think they had a club in 2022. Or I didn't stream it if they didn't. Oh, you're back! Oops. You hit the brake. Yeah, now that's looking like a stream you can watch. How long was that going from? Was it blank right from the beginning? Thank you for coming back. Yeah, this is all supposed to be cut up and going out to YouTube, but I don't think I can make a YouTube episode of me just chatting with a black screen. So it was just a short period of time, you know, I don't mind cutting that out, but if it's like 20 minutes of missing content. You don't know, you just hopped on and saw a big black screen and that's it. Yeah, sorry. Sorry to everyone. This is a new YouTube episode though, so you know. I don't need to tell anyone on YouTube that there was an error with the last YouTube episode. Just watch this one and then watch the next one and then watch them. Go on my homepage. The section for well, there's a playlist for SnowRunner under my featured games list, and that has playlists in reverse chronological order. So if you just miss an episode or two, you can catch up there. But I also on my homepage have a whole section dedicated to SnowRunner playlists, and I have separate playlists there, one for Alaska, one for Michigan, one for Alaska, and those are meant to be binged, so please feel free to go binge those episodes. Not having, don't have chains on, don't have ice tires on. How do I like SnowRunner so far? I love SnowRunner. It's very relaxing. It's hard to say if it's my favorite game of the games I play right now. It probably of the games that I'm producing content for, it's my favorite. Other than perhaps Dirt Rally 2, because that's my favorite. That's my favorite racing game, and racing is my favorite genre of games. So, you managed to put on the worst tires ever for a Zix. For the ice, yeah. They're not quite the worst tires for the ice. They're reasonable enough in the mud, and I added clear soda to cola. Oh well. They're actually better on the ice than the default Zix tires. And they're good enough in the mud. They're just as good in the mud as the default Zix tires. Well, not quite just as good, but they're sufficient in the mud. Zix comes with special tires. The stock ones are way better than mud tires. I know that for mud, but that's not necessarily true for other terrain. And I don't think the difference is worth it. Plus, part of the, we can disagree, that's fine. And I think you are correct for most situations. But I'm also playing with like all paid DLC stuff, and including the tires. So I'm using the paid DLC tire pack, which is not as good, but the tires that I'm using are actually better for ice. Not as good for mud, but better road rating. Oh, and I can sell the trailer right here. That's cool. I don't think I'm going to need this trailer anymore. Yeah, for ice there's only chains. However, snow is treated like mud, so you can stick with one side in the snow. Yeah, I know. I think I do okay. I think I do okay with these. I've been using these for a while. Maybe when I get to Tamir, I'll feel differently. I haven't been to Tamir yet. So if I start to have issues in Tamir, because I know that's got a tremendous amount of mud, then I will potentially just go back to the default tires. But Yeah, thanks for the feedback. I don't mean to discount your feedback. I have heard the same feedback before and tried to do my own research. One thing I do know, though, is there are some errors in that published list, the Reddit list or whatever it is, on the different the different numbers. They list for the different. In case you don't know, there's a list you can find on Reddit and other places too. I think it's linked on I don't think it's listed on MapRunner, but I think it's listed on like the wiki, the fandom wiki. It gives numbers that are taken from the game files on traction values. They are not error-free because they do conflict with some things, and also they do not account for other factors, and I don't know the algorithm that the game actually uses is more complicated than just those numbers, the traction numbers, and unless you know what the algorithm is, you're not getting a full picture. So there are some differences, but I'm sure those numbers are fairly reliable. Take it from the game files on your own because I need that for creating my mods. Ah, okay. Well, I'm playing on Xbox, so I don't have access to those game files. But if you want, you can always put those values somewhere, like in a Google Doc, and then maybe you could whisper someone that might be interested. Not that I'm saying I want to look at those numbers, but if you put them in a Google Doc and whisper a link to some streamer that maybe could benefit from those numbers. Not me, of course, because I would never want to hack into the game files. Oh yeah, I know the failures are the same on Xbox. I just don't have access to look at the files myself. That's what I'm saying. So if somebody wanted to put those in a Google Doc and whisper someone who plays on an Xbox who's streaming and is possibly streaming right now. And I missed my turn somewhere, didn't I? I did. I was supposed to come straight out. Anyway, do you know if have you verified against the game files the list that picture that's out there on Reddit? You probably know which one I'm talking about. I'm guessing you don't know what the algorithm is that they're using. I may have to disconnect this because I don't think I'm going to be able to turn it around here. Ooh, not going to be able to turn it around safely. Yeah, I'm not going to try to turn it around there safely. Let's see if I can back it into this. Is there a place to actually turn around up here? What's this ahead of me? Oh, that's a place I can just turn around naturally. I'll have to back it up. Consoles are only banned from some mods, but that's up to the companies. Yeah, I know. Most mods I have. But I'm not playing with them, but yeah, most mods I have Act 2. I know that feeling every time I read chat. I end up somewhere else. Oh, about, yeah, me not following my markers, yeah. I can't, my chat, so you know, and so everyone knows, my chat is not on a separate screen in front of me. I only have one screen I'm playing on. My chat is on a tablet down at my side. Which is why I didn't get your message earlier about the blank screen until I already noticed the blank screen myself. I did fix it right away, but I didn't whisper you until I started the next section of stream. Oh no! Don't! The whole idea coming through here was so I didn't tip the thing over. No! No! Don't you do it. No, don't you do it. Yes, there's a place there. I think I can back it up. I can get it angled a little but straight. Okay, now delicately. Don't oversteer, that's the key. Don't oversteer. Am I there? Am I clear? I oversteered. Just a tiny bit oversteered. I'm not gonna get it in there. Nope. Ah! That's it. Now can I do it? Come on, take the brake. Brake. There we go. Now, back up before you jackknife it. And I did it too much. I'm going to hit those barrels now. Not a professional truck driver. I know professional truck drivers. Somebody I play with. Okay, this is wide enough now. I think I can probably just do a K turn here. Me in front of the garage, huh? What am I doing here? Here I was supposed to grab long logs. Yeah, I know. Why am I here? And I have waypoints set. I'm not paying attention to the waypoints either. Oh, this may not be enough. This is going to be very tricky to do without tipping this big thing over. Okay, I think I got it. I think I can. I think I can. I know I can. I know I can. I think I know I can, but I can't. Yes, So back to the issue of the numbers that are posted on Reddit and other places. Have you verified against your files what those numbers are, whether they're accurate, and also, do you have any idea what the actual algorithm is, other than using those numbers? Because I know it's not just those numbers; there are other factors involved. Things like, I don't know, things like width and tire pressure and stuff. What am I catching on? This would have been a very easy trip had it not been for me messing up and having to turn around. So Nicholas, how long have you been playing the game? Welcome to the stream, by the way. I don't think I've seen you in here before. Yes. Okay, the published ones, but they change so often you stick to the game files. Every time we get now ones, they should update the first, but that does not happen anytime soon. Yeah. I know for a fact that there are some mistakes in there. So, if I wish I had access to the game files myself, but I could possibly find an app that would give me access to the game files on Xbox, but whenever Microsoft finds out that an app is accessing the protected files, they make sure they shut it down and remove it from the store. So I would not be able to keep them up to date either. And besides, I would never do such a thing. Let me go to the fuel station. I'm on very good terms with Microsoft. I use Microsoft's Bing browser, Bing search engine, so that I can get... You know what? Okay. I'm fine. I just have to get over here. Which means I gotta negotiate these things again. These bollards. This was not well planned out. It could have been easy, but it wasn't. I had no reason to stop here to get fuel. I've got fuel on me. Other than hitting the, wiping out the, picnic table, this is a fairly good job. Let's go take it through here. Am I clear? I'm clear. Okay. Let me see. Only a couple thousand hours on the counter. I don't have 1,000 hours. I'm still fairly new. I think I had 350 hours before I started my Let's Play, something like that. So now I probably have something like 500 hours. Something like that. I haven't looked in a while. Oh. Don't try to hydrate while steering. Nothing too wild, just hit the 10 million kilometers. Okay. Is that I don't know, is that an achievement in the game, or is that you're just tracking miles? Does the game track mileage, or what I would call mileage? What you're... Yay! Ah, darn it! Ah, I wanted to just hit the handbrakes, didn't run into anything. Well, if you guys rewind the video, you'll be able to see what nice thing that said. You're welcome. However you thank me, you're welcome. I appreciate the money, however much it was. Okay, now, where was I? There was a trailer store right here. And I think I'm going to get rid of this trailer now because I don't think I will be needing... well, wait. I got rid of the trailer. I got to go back to the garage and get... I don't need a high saddle anymore. That's the problem. Check your profile. Not sure if it's on console, but you can see the profiles at all. Okay. I'll see. It might be on the mileage rather than, but yeah, that's total amount you've driven, huh? I know I can see the total hours I've gone, but I don't know about the mileage, if that's something that the game tracks. All right, trailer store makes no difference to me because I'm doing a high saddle. I have nothing else to use a high saddle for. These don't use high saddles. There's nothing to take back. I have now unlocked these things, but these are just, I mean, I would use a low saddle trailer. I could load one of these up for logs, or both of them up for logs. Yeah, I'm just gonna send this back because nothing here, a high saddle would not really help me. That's done now, and that's done now, so it's just the GR Enterprises. I've only got 3 things to do yet, and then plus sell the trailer, 4 things, plus sell the trailers and stuff. You know what? I am going to switch to logging. Get this thing out of the way. So, I'm going to recall both of these back to the garage. Because I'll need both of them. No, that's not how I do that. The hours track somewhere else outside of the game. Yeah, it's probably in my... If I go to my... If I go to my Xbox account, I can see like how many hours I've played the game. But what you're saying is here in my game profile, I can see miles. Distance traveled, yes. 228,000. 228,000, and that's probably in miles. So what is that in kilometers? No, I got it. It is 368,000. And what did you say you had gotten to? 1,000 million or something? Oh, I can't find your chat. 10 million kilometers. Okay, yeah. So I'm nowhere near 10 million kilometers. I'm at about 1/3 of a million kilometers. So you've been playing the game for a long time, and you've just proved it. Let me go change this back to miles before I forget. Otherwise, they'll toss me out of this country if I start using metric. Oh, by the way, even though I'm using a controller, I am using steering wheel, steering mode, because this actually auto-centers the controller, which I definitely recommend if you're playing with a controller and you're having a problem with, like, fishtailing. The auto-center of the controller makes things a lot easier. Okay. I wanted to go here so I could delete that. Now I will recover. Check the all. Oh, was that just in Alaska? Oh, for goodness sakes. Wish they would track them in profiles so you can see how long you took to get to that point. Yeah, I can. If you're playing from Steam, though, you can check your Steam account, and I can check my okay. Oh no, wrong button to press. All profile there. That's miles, so I'm probably a little over 1,000,000 kilometers. 1,000,000, I would think. Right? Because it's 1.6 kilometers per mile. Yeah. Okay. Customize. Get rid of the low saddle. Put on, I think, the high saddle. Or the high saddle. Put on the low saddle. Because I think I'm going to get the sideboard. I think for both of these, I'm going to get the sideboard semi-trailer. Because these are all... Oh, no, wait. I was going to set up for logging. Never mind. So customize one of these with the long log. Log carrier front. Okay. And I can actually use the crane, but I mean, I auto load, so I don't need the crane unless I tip over. But I'm not going to tip over. I mean, it looks cool, but it just makes me more top heavy. So I'm not going to put on. Definitely the small crane won't help me at all. I'm not going to bother. You leave the garage. Now, let's go back to Pedro Bay and get the other one. Yes. You can check the total, but not how many hours you have in each map. Ah, that's why it would be better in the profile. Right. Stuff like, you have played 86 hours in Michigan, and so on would be great. But that's probably just for your current save file, right? I mean, it doesn't tell me how much I played on my other save file. My other save file, I've played over 250 hours, something like that. And so that all there probably does not add the mileage I played on a different save file. So yes, it would be convenient if you knew both hours and mileage on your various save files. Okay, this I'm recovering. Back to the same garage, I'm assuming. Well, now my mixed soda does taste more like clear. What am I drinking? Fresca. I love Fresca. Somebody is cooking something. I think my roommate is making a pizza or something, a frozen pizza, one of his pizzas. It's driving me crazy because I'm hungry. It's already 6 o'clock here. I'm going to be going another hour. Okay, customize. Focus, Volcage. Come on, focus. You are getting a medium log trailer. Medium logging frame. Yes. And now you are exiting. And you need to come up here and get a medium log rear. So I'll have one trailer with long logs, one with some medium logs. Maybe that makes sense, maybe it doesn't, I don't know. I'm glad they have a short log back end now. It's called something weird though. Where is it? Yes, here's the short log trailer. So make sure you don't grab the wrong one. It's the log trailer. That's for medium logs. Because I have no short launch to deliver. Okay, get you out of the way. Okay, and stop the engine. And change truck, and I'm too far away. So we will do it this way. Almost 1 a.m. over here. Gonna call it. All right, later. Thanks for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Cargo moved. Yeah. Just better stats. That would be fun. But you know what? It's still a great game. Yeah, thanks for stopping by, Nicholas. I really appreciate it. Always like the feedback. Always like the advice. Okay, you are getting the logging back end. You can stop your engine now, because you're not going to move anywhere until... I didn't leave the other engine on, did I? Log carrier rear. Yep, that one. And now, let's make sure the other engine is off. Yes, that is also off. Okay, now, I know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I know what... I far from know what I'm doing. I know what contract I'm doing, and that's not it. None of those are it. That's the contract I'm doing. Okay. I'm taking logs to Pedro Bay. And where can get logs on the way? There. Can I get them both here? Both sizes? No. Only medium logs here. Okay. And here... Here, only long logs. Okay, so they are going to go in two different directions. And I can't go right... No, I still have to go through Mountain River. Is there a place in Mountain River to get the logs? I know I can't get them in Pedro Bay. So let's look at Mountain River. It's not telling me, so I'm guessing not. I don't see any obvious place. Yeah, it's just telling me I gotta get them different places. Okay. So, well, get them in two different places. And unfortunately, I've got to make 2 trips for both of them. Because, the contract requires... Oh no, only 1 long logs and 1 medium log. Really? That's it? 1 medium log? I thought it was a couple long logs. Well, this is nice. I can get rid of one of these... I can get rid of that trailer then. And I can haul the other truck behind me for some period of time if I don't have to haul them behind a trailer. It'll be fairly easy. Okay, so I don't know which 6 I'm in. Whichever one I'm in. I'm probably in the one that's not in front of the trailer store. I'm guessing, because that's how these kind of things would go. Right. Thank you. Okay, we're gonna take a chance and back this thing up without crashing. Okay, that's good. Whoops, that's good enough. And I'm too far away to change trucks, of course. Okay, now we can back this up and sell that trailer because we only need one. And that's the last logging task. I don't know why I thought it needed more. I don't think anything else needs. I don't have. Let me verify this before I sell it. But nothing, no other contract needs. Make sure nothing else needs. No other contract needs logs. I'm pretty sure they don't. No, because this is the base game, which didn't even have logs in it until later. So they added logs as separate contracts. Yeah. Yep. Okay. So it's only one log. I can sell this trailer. I can abuse it before I sell it. Oh, no, I can't abuse it that much. Never mind. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. My apologies, Mr. Log Trailer. This is another great thing about putting the auto centering on. Now I'm going straight back, and guess what? It's still not cooperating. Just get me in the box. Just get me in the box. So, thank you. Okay, now. Stop the engine. Ugh. Thankfully, I'm ending this episode soon. Okay, they are going 2 different places. But then they can meet up because I can haul the long logs behind the medium log. As long as I'm not carrying a trailer. Don't haul anything behind the long log trailer though, because the thing is too long, I think. Okay, so that one's going here. This one's going there, and I'm going eventually to Mountain River. Right? Right? Yes, Mountain River. So, where they would meet up would be right at the gateway. There's not going to be any advantage at all of taking them together until I get there. So, I will go get the long logs first. Actually, while they're empty, are they both going to go the same way when they're empty? No, this one's going to go that way. This one's going to go that way. Okay, I will go get the long logs with the long log truck, whatever it is. And then I'll drive it to the gateway and park it so they can both go through the gateway at the same time. And then through Mountain River they can, that is the long log station. Okay. So I will do that, which is the other truck. And it is morning, right? Yes. Okay. Let me get over there, get the logs, and then I will probably end the episode once I get those logs loaded up. And I will have one more episode in this stream, one more YouTube segment in the stream. What? One more segment of the Twitch stream, which means one more YouTube episode for this stream. A stream on YouTube, as you could probably tell from the chat. And then I chop it up into highlights, which are still available on Twitch. But I don't have them categorized. And then I export them to YouTube, where everything is categorized. So there you go. You have to join both of my communities. Oh, speaking of communities, our Discord is still in the process of being put together. Because I don't have people who are going to help, and nobody's, those people bowed out. So it's kind of in an alpha state right now. But eventually, it will come. I stream 4 days a week, which is like close to 20 hours, and then I put maybe another 20 hours into chopping up the streams for YouTube. So I work a full-time job, basically. I don't do a lot of work. One thing that I'm probably closer to doing is getting more music in the playlist. My roommate was nice enough to listen to some of the other Xlam music in Twitch chat, crinklesmusic.com. Also in the YouTube description. That's where I get my music from. And right now I get most of my songs from his volume 23 or 22, but I do own 21 through 24. Just released 24. I'm very glad to see it. But I haven't listened to any of 24 yet. But my roommate was kind enough to listen to 23 and 21 and gave me some recommendations. So let's load this up. That's not how I do it. That's how I do it. Okay, stop the engine. Go on the map. Lay out the path. All the way up here. Over this way. That doesn't look like it's worth. Looks like it's worth doubling back to the main road. It's not far to double back. All right. Oh, and there's a fuel station. All important fuel station. Still there, yeah. Long logs, I can't attach the trailer and attach a fuel trailer. I could if I took this thing with the crane, so I could get fuel here. But I didn't do it that way. Oh, I think this is the place that has a bad uphill, icy uphill. But I'll manage. And that's where I am going. Pointing north. So you can see the entire track. Once I get that done, I will send the Zix there. That Zix, the pink lady, and then I will wait at the gateway. I'll take the other Zix, come around here, grab the medium logs, meet her at the gateway, and then we'll both go to Mountain River together, and then we will caravan into Pedro Bay, and then we will make our deliveries, caravanning that way, hopefully. And probably not all of that is going to get done in the next hour, but I'll do what I can. It'd be nice if I could get another one cranked out during this stream. But yeah, for those of you watching on Twitch, I'm going to be back. I have 1 more hour to go in this stream. For those of you who are watching on YouTube, that'll be it for this YouTube episode. The next episode will be the next week, day at noon, U.S. Central Time. And which is 6 p.m. 1800 hours in the UK, and what is it? Midnight in Bangladesh, and 0600 hours the next day in New Zealand. So that's the time on the 4 corners of the earth. You want to look up U.S. Central Time? The best way to do that is to say time in Iowa, because even though I don't live in Iowa, I have nothing against Iowa, and Iowa is a lot easier to type than Minnesota. So there you go. And way easier to type than Minneapolis, St. Paul. All right, folks. Twitch, stick around. I'll be back in just a couple minutes for the last hour. YouTube, that's going to be it for this episode. I will see you in the next one. So either way, thanks again for watching, and I will see you then.